Silver Kruger on the track. Silver Kruger on the track.
Look at it, it's right.
What a way to
What?
Hey guys.
You probably had it coming, so you were like, you're lying. You said you probably had it coming.
I didn't see that.
Is that what you said? That's exactly what
I
you
think
said.
they're hearing something.
Oh,
like
hey,
Foxy
hi.
speak.
Up.
I think Foxy said something.
I think she went
I,
live.
I
when we
said
were fighting.
nothing. Yeah, she went live as y'all were fighting. I'm just watching.
Hi.
Welcome to Thug Wives. I am Noel Lagrasso. I am here with Mr. Vito Lagrasso and his little handsome face there, star of screen and television.
Oh,
We are joined by the two bruisers over there, Dan, Danny J, and Tits McGee. South Philly mean.
hi.
Is that bad bitch there with Foxy?
God damn.
You like that one?
That came out of nowhere. Yes, that was awesome.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
So today, guys, I hope
I
everybody's.
think we're having technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
You guys are stuck.
Who's stuck?
Who's stuck?
We're
We are?
stuck?
Oh no, now you're moving. You were stuck for a second. Hang on
Oh.
to jerk off. So just keep going if you feel like you're
Hey
stuck.
guys, are you in a new studio?
No, we just don't have our backdrop this evening.
Yeah.
So you got Jeff on.
There you go.
Oh, what? Stop. Get out. Stop.
Weirdos.
Dan, you're looking fabulous as ever, Dan.
I do.
Yeah, Dan, okay, fabulous. So just-
I do.
Thank God you're carrying.
This is my wake up here. This is what I wake up looking like.
So you hashtag wake up like that.
This is hashtag no effort.
No effort. Not at all. No filter. Dan has no filter. This is all Dan. All right, guys.
I
God, Dan, I'm sorry. I cut you off.
was going to say, no, I apologize, everybody. I think our feeds are coming through like a Chinese 4 o'clock black belt theater.
That's racist.
Because
That's Chinese people.
our mouths are not matching with our voices.
But that's okay because when we do our audio stream, nobody will tell the difference.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
And that's where the money's made.
Hey, Dan, I have Dan,
Dan.
But
I would like you to take video of your buffet and all the delicacies in your favorite buffet on Friday nights.
I shall. I'll get Tom.
You
I
know,
will get Tom to be on the video. I will interview him.
he'll call you Mr. Danny.
He'll call me Mr. Dan.
He will.
To Danny,
He
that
absolutely will.
He'll call me Mr. Dan. He said, "You come on, you do a little DJ, wiggy, wiggy, wiggy."
Dan.
Mr. Dan. Hello, Dan. Children.
Mrs. Danny.
This is Danny. I like that.
Danny's children.
Danny's children. It's lovely.
oh, and of course,
Everybody's freezing.
Everybody is freezing.
Dan, of course, I would like a video of gelato cut.
Stop with that gelato cutlet shit.
I showed it at
Oh my God.
gelato cutlets and cousin Tina.
Oh God.
And
I
it's
caught cutlets.
Cutlets.
gonna take a hard pass on cousin Tina. Let's get to the.
Oh my God. What is happening?
You're good. You guys are the ones that are stuck. We're all running good.
Yeah.
It's just you guys.
You just sounded like a video game for a second.
Yeah, unfortunately, our hosts are in the middle of a storm. So if you're seeing any kind of technical difficulties, that's what's happening. We're here in PA where things are fine and lovely. And Foxy's just watching. That's
Yep.
good.
You guys just flooded out.
Who, us?
Yeah, not that long
No,
ago.
we weren't.
We personally weren't.
Not
Not
Delco.
Delco, but Monco, I think, was.
I don't know.
In Chester County, I think was. Yes.
Foxy, what's
Your old stomping grounds.
Foxy?
Foxy what?
I snorted.
So bad.
You said I'm asking you a question.
I
What's
didn't.
it like in Jersey?
Muggy, and disgusting.
I feel like I'm having
Clear.
a stroke
Bit.
because I can't hear it. I'm hearing just words.
Dan, go back out.
Foxy's frozen. The Lagrassos are frozen.
You're not. Go back
Mhm.
out. Go back in.
Go out and go back in.
All right, we're gonna
Yes.
go back out, and then we're gonna go back in. You ready?
All right.
I think we have the good feed, but okay, hold on a second.
Of course you think we have.
I like how I'm the
course I
one
do.
that doesn't have the problem tonight with Google. This is
I
great.
don't like.
I
You
feel
and
special.
they're all frozen.
I know. I feel special. My internet's working great today.
Our stuff is where and he's like, it's you guys, but he
No, you're fine.
just recorded a podcast.
I know.
And he's like stuck. He's like stuck in the corner now. He thinks he has the good feed. He's Mr. He is Mr. Danny.
Hi, Bowie.
We're back.
No, Dan's still stuck.
Yeah, he is.
Noel snorted.
So,
That
Foxy,
is
how's
great.
things going with school and how's things going with the Damien?
Things with school are decent so far. It's hard to say when we've had so many holidays off already since school started. Like the kids just had off again today.
Right.
But today is Yom Kippur. It is the Jewish New Year.
Yeah, Young Kipper.
Yes.
Young Kippa in the house.
Yeah,
Young,
but they're doing great so far. They like their teachers and they're being on point with assignments, so that's a plus.
that's good. That is always a good thing.
Exactly.
We have things in chat.
Thank you for tweeting our stream. We appreciate it. I snorted. That equals ratings. Thank you, Victor.
Mhm.
Yeah. Foxy, have you been up to date on the all the press releases for the church?
I have. My brother and I are actually going to try to check out the church the week it comes out. The only problem with that is that it's also Comic-Con weekend, so that's going to be insane.
Oh,
Oh, here we are.
Here we are.
Ah.
We're back.
Oh, good. That's better.
and what I would like, since you are a horror movie guru, you're into all that stuff, I would
Mhm.
like you to inbox me your personal opinion of the movie and what you thought of my work, good or bad. That
You're
will
cute. I was already going to do that.
Really? Really? I
You
never,
know, you-
hold on a second, Fox. I never criticized your shit. What the hell?
I'm sorry.
No, I was already going to hit you up about it, so no worries.
oh, that's amazing.
Now, guys, it's a big thing for me. This is like I've had movie parts before, but this is the first time I'm ever starring in a movie. So, anybody's got any criticism, or constructive criticism, it's always good to take the bad instead of the good. So, if you have some things you'd like to tell me, that'd be good because it only makes me better. That's the only way I succeed in wrestling. Look at it in the same concept as wrestling. So my movie career is open to criticism. If you got good, if you got bad, I'd rather hear the bad first than the good. Thank you very much for participating and celebrating this weekend.
As the old adage says, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then the facts of life.
Yes. I too starred in a movie back in the 90s. It was called The Prank. I will upload it on my YouTube channel so everybody can actually check that out.
That was from the Art Institute of Philadelphia.
Yes, back when I had six pack.
Aw, I wrote a movie. It's never coming out.
When did you have a six-pack?
I had a six pack back in college.
You did not.
Yeah, and then I drank a case,
You lying ass
and then I
bitch.
had a bottle of vodka.
Well, I missed.
I had the keg, Dan. Remember the keg?
I have a keg. I have the buffet.
Hey, Christine, why don't you tell us about your heart-shaped calves during your ballet days?
My heart-shaped what?
Calves.
Calves? They weren't heart-shaped. I have fantastic calves from my ballet dancing. Shut up.
I guess you couldn't get on your toes, huh?
I did get on my toes numerous
I
times.
have fantastic calves from my UPS days.
Dan, I believe you have heart-shaped calves. And it's looking great.
What are you in love with Dan?
Dan,
Like diamonds.
Mr.
I
Danny.
like diamonds.
You're Danny.
Mr. Danny.
Mr. Danny. Mr. Danny. Hello, Mr. Danny. We meet again.
Are you
Oh my God.
for today's topic?
Yes.
Yes, somewhat.
Today's topic is guilty pleasures. Now, guilty pleasures can be anything. It doesn't have to be dirty, even though it can be. It doesn't have to be dirty. I have a list of guilty pleasures, and I would like to go around the room, so to speak. One of their guilty
I'm sorry.
That's okay. And embarrassing activities will be included in the guilty pleasure.
Stop.
Oh.
Does that mean
Ooh.
just free game?
I guess honestly it is. If she's into dog cages and that's a guilty pleasure.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Picking up fake degrees from fake colleges.
Oh, yeah, those. It's not a fake college. It's defunct.
Sponsored by the SPCA.
And the fact that Mr. Danny loves his mother-in-law.
I just
Yes.
that equal.
You know, it's pretty funny. Mr. Danny would bang, his mother-in-law.
You just said you banged
What?
Mom on live.
Back in the day, yeah, Mr. Danny said so.
Mr.
No,
Danny.
he did not say such a
I
thing.
said what?
He said that you said you would have done my mother back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Ew! Stop!
See, what she doesn't get is that her mom showed me pictures. Her mom was what do they say?
Fine.
What do they say that is when you're looking you're I forget what the phrase is, but he was like, look at these pictures. Oh, look at these ones.
She
I
was
found.
reminiscing.
She was. She had a thong on in the picture.
Well, that one she had on the fucking refrigerator. Like, who the fuck
I
wouldn't
know.
say it?
I know.
Because he's been to your mom's house. I probably shouldn't have said that. That left the door open to tons of things for him to say.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Today's pleasure was brought to you today by the SPCA.
Stop!
Damn.
Damn! Isn't that dog?
Oh.
And by Marlboro. No, sorry. Go ahead.
You know, Foxy, you know what? We talk about mother-in-laws and everything. I never met or seen a picture of your mom online. I never met Damien's mom. Are you guys
Oh, no. It's okay. Damien hasn't met Damien's mom either.
Oh, God.
So that's like, okay, so Damien's not associated with his mom. Was your mom alive and kicking?
Yep, she's downstairs. She looks exactly like me with blonde hair. She's 60 and she looks like she's fucking 30 years old. It's insane.
I met Foxy's mom. She looks like Foxy.
Really? Both of us use Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel.
That's good genetics.
It is.
Hazel on his face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go through this list
Chloe.
of guilty topics. I mean, guilty pleasures. Stop flexing. Guilty pleasures. I'm going to kill him before the episode's over, just so everybody's aware. Like, he's this close to beating. This close. Mr. Daddy will not save you from Philadelphia. Trust me. Mr. Daddy will sit there and laugh as I beat you. And probably
Wiggity whack.
on soup.
Wiggy wiggy.
Wiki wiki.
Wiggy wiggy.
So, guilty pleasures. Let's start with music. And I want to start with my dear friend Foxy.
You would. You would.
On purpose, too. I'm in the face
Okay. For a little bit of background for people that don't actually know me, I am just full on heavy metal, industrial goth music. That's me 24/7 with Madonna thrown in there. But I have a guilty pleasure song and then guilty pleasure music. My guilty pleasure song is Avril Lavigne, Hello Kitty. It's this.
Never heard that one.
You don't want to. It is this annoying, trying to be Japanese anime song with a little bit of fake Skrillex dubstep. It's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
So let me get this straight. Your guilty pleasure for music, as you're getting hammered like chop meat, is this.
No, it's not supposed to be a dirty thing. It said you don't have to have sex to be guilty pleasure. It's something that you can readily admit to.
Well,
So
she makes everything sexual all the time.
what's wrong with that?
Once you get Fitz McGee. You're mistaken.
Yeah, but that's only the song. My guilty pleasure music genre,
Right.
90s and like 2000s hip hop and rap music.
Ah, there you go.
All right then.
Oh my god. I sing along to DMX and I sound like a poodle when I bark as opposed to like their like pit bull sound. It's yeah. I get down with all that.
Foxy, we listened to DMX the whole time we were in Ocean City. Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
That was our thing. We listened to that the entire. If you make fun of me,
I tried not to bark along because I would not hear the end of it if I did.
Just
Mr. Danny, what is your Dan? If you don't put a Mr. Danny T-shirt on your website,
I will.
it's a loss. Mr.
And
Danny,
I'm gonna have Mr. Danny, and it's gonna have a picture of Mr. Wong on it.
yes,
Which would be funny as shit.
Oh, you're so funny.
Mr.
But,
Danny takeout box on the.
yes. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. I'll sell it.
So
I'm doing music.
guilty music pleasure song and
Okay.
genre.
Okay, so right now, currently, and the cartoon people will love this. My guilty pleasure is BER.
Ooh.
Yes, I thought you would. I have the 3 songs from the short movie.
Look at Foxy.
I have all 3 songs from the short movie, The Night Begins to Shine, on my phone,
Yes.
and I jam to it in my car as I'm driving back and forth to work.
Fucking
So
A.
BER is my shit right now. They actually sound like Yes. So to go back to classic rock, that's why I kind of dig them. Music-wise, in general, as a genre, my
Or it could
guilty
be
pleasures. Well, I mean, I'm a DJ, so like I like all music, and I'm into all music. But my guilty pleasures are like Kenny G, and anything that just like mostly acoustic. I like a lot of acoustic music. It keeps me zen because I don't smoke pot.
He's leaving something out.
He's leaving something out.
He
Well, I
is.
love the Bee Gees, but that's not my
No.
guilty pleasure.
No,
Oh, you're leaving something out.
you're leaving somebody out.
What am I leaving out? What, myself singing? What?
No,
Who? What? I know what I listen to. What are you talking about?
Dan Fogelberg.
Oh, well, because you guys are talking. Anybody who knows talent knows a certain gentleman who is no longer with us named Dan Fogelberg. Dan Fogelberg, who was, i.e., the leader of the band. And he sang another wonderful song, which my Ava loves so much,
Yes.
which is Longer. She loves that song. You cannot go wrong with the golden tones of Dan Fogelberg.
For a little damn name.
Yeah.
I want to say a song
Okay.
for you
Okay.
as a guilty pleasure, but you're gonna be mad at me.
No, say it, Ken.
Why she look Japanese? Does she
I
look
know she
Japanese?
looks like an anime character.
She does.
What? Say it. Go ahead.
Too Many Walls by Kathy Dennis.
You're breaking up. Oh God.
Don't say it yet. Take a deep breath. Because we can't hear it.
Too Many Walls by Kathy Dennis.
Uh oh.
Not happening.
It's not happening. She's so proud of herself, and I can't hear her.
Just like play the song
It's
and
like, it's like
catch up.
this is like slow motion instant replay from wrestling
Yeah.
in the 80s.
What? Now, what was it? What was it again?
See if she can see it. Can you see it?
Oh, you better go away now, you. Oh my God. That fucking song irks my soul, and she knows it.
Kathy Dennis.
And I love it when it gets stuck in my head.
I know you do.
Or play it, and then you would get all pissed off at.
Oh no.
You guys got to go back out and go back in again. Oh, what if we're frozen?
Oh my God.
Are we
We're
frozen?
so far behind, guys.
Go back out and go back in.
Uh-oh.
We're losing you.
We're lost again.
And go back in.
This bitch.
All I see are your boobs. Hold on. I'm going to get out and come back in.
Go back
We're
out.
exiting and coming back.
We're
We're
coming
stuck.
back. Smoke them if you got them. Talk about arthritis. Hold on a second.
That's a random topic.
Arthritis.
Arthritis.
Arthritis of the breast. Nice.
I have that frequently, apparently.
Dude, I'm totally sending the song I just mentioned over to you and Neen on Facebook.
Okay.
Because even the video is just dumb
Hey,
as shit.
Noel, I'm sorry I can't get a clip of Vince Russo sleeping. It's okay.
Okay.
Clips of Vince Russo.
We're back.
We're back.
We're
There
back.
it goes.
Oh, you're back. Okay. So, Neen, now is
Yes.
your actual guilty pleasure, not me breaking your balls. What is your
Yeah.
guilty pleasure song and artist and or genre?
My guilty pleasures are 80s love songs. Especially, I am a sucker for and will listen to, give me that. Yes. I will listen to Debbie Gibson and Tiffany. I am not even lying. I don't care. I'll sing my ass off.
Out of the Blue was my jam.
Oh my God.
That whole album was so
Electric
good.
Youth.
Blah, blah, blah.
Great album.
It
I was listening to Foolish Beat today, and I was singing my face off. But my real musical guilty pleasure is fucking Air Supply.
My grandmother goes and sees them on concerts free. Mama goes to see.
I fucking love Air Supply, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I'm not out of love. I'm so lost without you.
My mom used to have a big bag of 45s, and she had an Air Supply one in there. We used to play, me and Angie would play The One That You Love over and over and over and over again. I fucking love Air Supply.
Air Supply's a good one. Vito? Sure.
Lost in love and I don't know.
Everybody.
Whatever.
Kind
Not
of
the Bee Gees.
have a guilty pleasure, or anything like that. I like it. Different music. I like a lot of different music. But I'm playing my guns, the Guns Bogie. All right, and I don't know. I just like lately. It's been
Oh shit.
No, when a man loves a woman.
Right.
I'm gonna do it with you.
That's a great song. I like Bodyguard song.
You like the Bodyguard soundtrack.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he loves that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Do you guys remember the time that I was in the house after my back got hurt and I could hear Whitney Houston playing in the house, but I didn't know where it was coming from. And I thought Whitney Houston was talking to me because I was all high. I'm like, what is that? Vito stole my iPod and he put his gym bag down. And whenever when his gym bag hit play and it was playing Whitney Houston, he was like, oh, I'm using your iPod. I'm like, you listen to Whitney Houston at the gym? Yes.
When I go to work, it's when a man loves a woman. That song. Every guy out there who is like going through a hard time with women. When we tell you before we step into this relationship, it was bad for you. You got a past track record. You don't know the whole story. Take your time. I know it tastes good when it goes in. The flavor is, pretty nifty. But I'm telling you, my friend, you're in for a treat because this ain't what you think. You need to step away and be with your boys and be with your friends. 9 times out of 10, I will play this song for that gentleman.
That sounds like a G statement.
No, it's
With the
not.
guys.
It's a true statement because you tell them, be careful. I'm going to move in. I'm going to love this bitch. I'm going to be in love. Hold on. Easy now. Easy. You don't know the whole story. Yeah, ex came and he no, bro, put the gun away.
Listen,
It's okay.
you're rolling into this, but this by far is not your guilty pleasure song.
It is a guilty pleasure song.
But
When a
it's
man
not. That's not.
when a man loves a woman, that's what I'm
But you'll admit to that
loves a
publicly.
woman, yeah, get me into it, yeah. I love you,
Oh
baby.
my God.
Yeah.
Hit the floor. Isn't it Hit the Floor?
His
No, actually, his song is "Get Right" from J-Lo.
That's right.
singing by J-Lo. No, his actual song is Dueling Banjos.
Is what?
Dueling
Dueling
Banjos.
Banjos.
It is too. He
I
just
love that
was trying
fucking
to blow
song.
it
I love
up.
that fucking song.
That's just like I would go to sleep. would be in Tampa, and I would hear do 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 do, and I'm like, you're in the South, you don't want to hear that song playing. That's what I would wake up to in the morning. Either that or his own WCW theme music.
Oh, well, that I believe.
Yeah, it's a good
He's
song.
probably dancing in the mirror to it,
Yeah, do your mirror thing that you do, Foxy.
looking at himself.
Big good face.
Bitch,
That's a
bastard.
single dick.
Motherfucking. God damn it, Vito. You looking good, yeah. You can take
You've been married too long. Too long. So, guys, I have a guilty pleasure, but I don't like none of these pleasures are guilty for me because I'll just admit anything. Everybody knows I obsessively love Cyndi Lauper. If you can't tell, then you've never seen me before. But I obsessively love Cyndi Lauper.
Anybody who knows you knows that one, man.
Mhm.
Obvious. I don't have anything. I admit I'll listen to anything. I will listen to anything. But my guilty pleasure song. Will you stop with this face? My guilty pleasure song is I like a song by Peter Cetera and Shaka Khan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You know what? That is my favorite song, and nobody knows that but me. And the
And now everybody else.
And
is
everybody.
whole world knows I love me some Peter Cetera.
That's on the Peter Cetera solo album.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It is. That's
It
a
is.
early 90s song that I will jam to and have every day. Next is movies. What guilty pleasure movie will you watch? Is it a tearjerker? Is it a jerk offer? What kind of movie will you watch as your guilty pleasure? Foxy, guilty. If you don't stop, I swear to God. Foxy, guilty pleasure movie. Vito, I'm going to pierce your tongue with my fingernails.
My absolute guilty pleasure movie is The First Wives Club, and I don't know why. I have to watch it every single time it's on. But other than that, musicals. I will sneakily watch a musical every time I'm by myself in the house, whether it's like Bye Bye Birdie or Mamma Mia or musicals are my shit.
That's good.
Oh God, yes.
I like that. Dan, what about
Especially the old ones.
Hallmark movies?
No, the old ones. All the old musicals like Cat Ballou and shit.
I love the music, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Dan, what is your guilty pleasure movie?
We're frozen again.
Everybody's freezing.
You guys,
Everybody froze.
yeah, we're good.
Everybody. Yep, we're
I
fine.
feel like we're doing the cha-cha slide.
I'm just gonna keep bopping my head along so everyone knows I'm alive.
You're not frozen, but you are.
The Stevie Wonder.
And we don't know why.
Mr.
Dan is frozen.
Mr.
He
Danny.
knows I.
Mr. Danny, please. Adjust your antenna, Danny.
A movie guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Well, favorite. See, you're talking and you're freezing to me, so I'm waiting for you to be quiet.
I'm not talking.
Yes.
We might have to go out and come back in again.
Yeah.
Come back in.
All right, here we go. You ready?
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Good.
So, movie-wise, guilty pleasure. Everybody knows my favorite movie of all time is the greatest movie of all time, which is Lone Wolf McQuade, 1983, Chuck Norris. The man drives a truck out of the ground. That's all I got to tell you. But my guilty pleasure is one Mr. Eric Roberts in the movie Best of the Best. In this movie, he plays a down on his luck last time out. He's going to join the national karate team. He goes to Korea, and the U.S. team fights the Korean team in like an Olympic-style event. And it gets very emotional because the U.S. team is down, and he comes in and he wins the points back, but then he dislocates his shoulder in front of his kid, and he screams at him to pop it, and you know, all that happens, and people cry, and I cry every time I see this part of the movie. And most of my guy friends usually will not admit it, but yeah, I do cry when I see that part of the movie.
Movie, Dan. I told you that.
It is. It's a sick ass movie. I love it. But that's like my guilty pleasure when I have the chance and I'm not doing anything at all. I throw that on and I enjoy the stylings of Eric Roberts.
That means you are a fan of the Pope of Greenwich Village like
Hope at Greenwich Village was good. Yes. Yes.
Never saw it. Name.
For me,
wrong.
Name.
for me, it's a toss up between Steel Magnolias and Beaches, but I think Beaches beats out.
You're a tearjerker.
What's that?
You're a tearjerker then.
Oh my God. Oh God. There are parts of Steel Magnolias, like after Shelby dies, and then Sally Field goes to see her grandbaby. I cried so hard for so many years that I didn't even know what happened in that span of time.
Is it bad I cried in 8mm?
Shut up. And Beaches, I'll put it on just because I want to cry.
Vito, guilty pleasure movie.
I know.
All right. Now, I don't know the concept. I'm not sure about this, but I'm just going to put 3 topics out. Okay? Three things.
Oh my God.
So you guys want something? I'm trying to participate.
Wait,
We are exiting and coming back. What are we doing?
I think we're
All right, listen.
Oh my God.
gonna jump out and jump back in.
We're jumping out and jumping back in, guys.
Mr. Danny is having technical difficulties.
he got his wonton stuff. You're being like, I'm just going to beat on Vito while we take this quick break.
Awesome.
You know,
Look, it says Dan Boji joined your video call.
We're back.
Yes.
Boji is back.
Guns Boji.
Yes.
All right, Vito, your guilty pleasure is your movie you don't like to admit that you
All right,
watched, but you
guys, I
watched.
have a couple things, okay? The Birdcage is one of my favorite movies.
Birdcage is a great movie.
Why am I not surprised
He loves that movie.
in the least?
My
Him and Nick watch it.
second movie,
I believe it.
I would have to say, because it's like just like myself, Wedding Crashing. I always like to have a good
That's
time.
not a guilty pleasure.
That's a
though.
fucking guilty
Everybody
shit.
knows you watch.
You sound like an Atari game.
You know what I mean? I'm kind of
Yeah,
like,
I feel like I'm playing Space Invaders.
and then for guys who like movies, all the Steven Seagal movies, kicking ass, kicking names, doing that stuff. So I mean, that's my thing.
I don't know if I have a guilty pleasure movie.
Hold on, and if you really, really want to know, Bodyguard. Whitney Houston. So, I mean, that's what
You're all about this bodyguard situation.
Whitney
I don't know if I
Houston
have a
is
guilty
a great
pleasure.
movie. Hold on, and if you really, really want to know,
What do I hear?
It's an echo. I hear Vito
You're all about this bodyguard.
and I hear Noel.
I mean, are you watching Vito on the thing? Because I can hear him. What do I hear?
I'm trying to hear you guys on YouTube because I can't hear you here.
You're coming back through and everything's repeated back.
Mr.
All right.
Pose, Mr. Danny.
They can't hear us. There's Mr. Davis.
We're here. We got it now.
That's sign language. He could see that.
Oh, that's Vito
That's like there's
of communication, as they that's it's like sign language. Fox is right. I think my guilty pleasure movie. I don't know. I like a lot of movies that people think are strange because I'm a strange person. I don't know. Edward Scissorhands. I like Sweeney Todd. I like musicals. I like Foxy 1776. I love that musical. That's a great musical. RKO's. I like any musical.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. I like TV shows is our next one. TV shows. Foxy, guilty pleasure TV show.
I love to watch reality shows that have to deal with childbirth.
Ew, really?
Yes, and like there used to be a baby story, and then there was one on Lifetime called One Every Minute because it was about one born every minute, and I don't know why, but I do.
Dan, your guilty pleasure TV show.
Wiki over here.
Wiki.
Mr. Danny.
Yes.
Your TV show.
TV shows. How better good. If I'm going to have something that's a TV show that's a guilty pleasure, it's always going to be something old and simplistic. So it might be like Flintstone Kids.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
You know, or something simplistic like that. Richie Rich,
Right.
another one. I like to watch the little 15-minute. Everything's done in just a couple seconds. You know, there's 2 commercial breaks. That's it. Very simple stuff. Mr. King Bing was a very cool guy on Richie Rich. So I would have to say the simplicity of that, because being in my 40s, when I come home, I like to really dumb it down without like stopping breathing. And
As close as you can get to.
as close as I can get. Yeah, like like a flatliner, but in television.
Nice.
Yes.
I can agree. Flintstone Kids is a banging ass show.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
is. It's a great show.
look at Christina. I tell you, watch the show.
Christina's dance guilty pleasure. Christine, guilty pleasure
Yes.
TV shows. I know you got them. I know
Oh,
that
I do.
daytime.
Well, we all know I have my thing with my soaps.
Right.
I love them. I don't care what anybody says. I've been watching The Young and the Restless for almost as long as I've been alive. And I love the characters, and I cry like every day. It's ridiculous. I DVR them. I never fucking miss them. But I also have another guilty pleasure. All of those bride shows, like Say Yes to the Dress, that Bridezilla shit. Like, if I get an opportunity to sit down, I'll watch that stuff. And I will I'll watch those Kardashian bitches too. I'll admit it. I will.
She does.
Not all the time. Not all the time, but if it comes on, I will watch it.
Love of my life, Mr. Viti.
Mr. Viti.
Mr. Viti.
Guilty.
Mr. Viti and Mr. Danny.
Mr. Viti and Mr. Death. Mr. Viti, what is your favorite guilty pleasure television show?
I guess right now, I am into the Gordon Ramsay cooking. So, I mean, really, if I don't have to watch sports, it's very interesting to be but, the Gordon Ramsay shows, I definitely I love them. All rescues, the diners and
Diners, drive-ins,
driving
dives.
shows. I like those shows a lot. They just canceled Flip or Flop, so that's out the door. With my friend.
No, it's a shame. It's not on anymore, but Yan Can Cook.
Oh my God.
Cook, so can you?
Yeah.
I loved all those PBS cooking shows.
Yan Can Cook used to come on in between wrestling and Kung Fu theater.
Yes.
So after Jim Crockett Promotions, Yan Can would come on for about a half hour, and then it would either be the Saturday morning matinee or it'd be Kung Fu theater.
There was great PBS shows on Saturdays. I would take it now.
Yeah.
Bob Ross would come on. And then
Bob Ross, and then Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence would come on with the bubbles.
Mhm.
Do you remember the guy who had he was the gourmet guy that had the striped apron? His name was Jeff Gordon or whatever. And then there was the guy that he'd say, I guarantee. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
He was like a chicken guy.
Yeah, he was the chicken guy. Yeah, right. He did chicken. And he had like Ruffles potato chips for a while too.
Yeah.
See? I don't know where this stuff comes from. It's back in here somewhere. My son of a bitch. I know, right? My guilty pleasure is 80s cartoons. I will watch Pac-Man and his family. I will watch Dungeons and Dragons. I will watch any 80s cartoon. I'll watch any 80s cartoon.
How about it? I was just watching. You commented on it. I was watching Centurions all last week.
Yes.
And we were talking about it. Yeah, I was watching this.
Any 80s cartoon. I know you have. He's pointing out that we do have things in our chat.
Justin Wilson, the show is garbage, and it's about as garbage as Vito's career. Thank
Oh,
you very
thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, look, we have a troll.
We have
Aw.
a
We
troll.
have a troll.
If you don't like us, go watch somebody else.
Williams. If
At
you don't
least
like
I-
our show, you can graciously exit stage left.
Yeah, and you know, there's Suck a D. Hey, the Rev's in with us. Hey, Rev, how are you doing today? The same trolls are the same people. They're all started by people that are jealous that we actually do things and they just talk about doing it. Justin Wilson, that was the
Yes,
Cajun.
the Cajun guy. Yes.
Right?
Thank you, Reverend.
The Reverend. He saved us on that. Justin Wilson was he was great too.
Before you go on, I just want to say to all of you sitting there watching our show and always badmouth to have something bad to say. Thank you for we have made an impression on you. Thank you for making us a priority in your life. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate the views that you give us. I also appreciate the constructive criticism that you bring to the podcast. It's great because you can't take all the good. You have to take some of the bad. So thank you very much. I love you for increasing our view ratings. Thank you. Bring some more of your trolls here so we can boost our ratings.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
he's got a point, but I'm a little too aggressively protective. So
What I
sorry.
say to him is, Mr. Williams, make sure you see Vito in AMC theaters on October 5th at the church.
I can't hear things.
So our next one is, does anybody eat any disgusting food combinations that you're afraid to admit of? Foxy, do you have a food that you don't admit you eat or a disgusting food combination?
I wouldn't say it's disgusting, but people look at me really funny. Waffles and cheese. Munster cheese, to be very specific. As you make the waffle, you microwave it with the Munster cheese on top with a little bit of syrup. Shit's banging.
I'm going to say that's not that. Yeah,
Different.
I
Oh,
never.
no, you lost me at syrup.
You don't have to put the syrup on it. That's optional.
Mr. Danny, what is your guilty food combination at the buffet?
It's funny because I'm a picky eater, so
He has no guilt when it
I
comes
don't really
to
have
his
guilt
food
when it
that he
comes
likes.
to my food, but I'll have. It's funny. When I go to the buffet, I eat in order. In order,
Yes, he does.
I eat the same thing in the same order. And I'm not OCD. I get the I forget what they call it. It's like a Cajun chicken with the sliced pork, and then chicken wings. And then once that's done, I have 4 wontons in a soup. And then once that's done, I go and get the chicken and broccoli, but I pick out all the broccoli. So I'm at the buffet, like literally scooping one piece of chicken at a time into my plate. And then I go around to the other side and they got the pepper steak, and I just get the steak out. And then I eat that. And then I have
What's the
4 more
fucking point?
wontons. And then if it's ready, then I have the soft serve ice cream after that.
Nice. Rev says he's the only one in his family that eat black jelly beans. Vito and I both eat the shit out of black jelly beans.
They're awesome.
Crazy. Me, do you have a food combination that's strange and unusual?
I don't have a combination that's strange or unusual.
It's what's
But
ketchup
I will-
on cutlets.
That's not strange or unusual. A lot of people put ketchup on their chicken
They're all
cutlets.
fucking weird.
No,
Every fucking
that's
one.
not weird.
Gelato.
Oh, shut up. No, you know what I will do, though? I will stick a tablespoon in fucking sour cream and eat it right off of that spoon, man.
Will you really?
That is my jam right there. Yes, sir.
What a jam.
Yes.
I find things to fucking put sour cream on.
I love sour cream. What is your guilty pleasure combination, Big Vito?
Oh boy.
Eating any food.
I like raw cookie dough. You know, that's good. I like tuna out of the can with mustard.
Yeah, I
Mustard? Ugh.
mustard, and he eats it directly out of the can.
No, Vito, stop that.
Tuna fish and muscle milk. That's what he likes.
Tuna fish and muscle milk.
Thank you, Mr. Danny. Thank you, Mr.
Daddy.
Danny. Thank you.
I have a strange food combination. I like Ripley potato chips, and you know those little strawberry candies you get at like the Hickory Farm set, like the old lady strawberry hard candies? I will eat them on top of the rippled chip together. It's delicious. Go fuck yourself.
I missed it because I couldn't hear you.
It's the Ripley potato chips.
Yeah.
The strawberry hickory farm candy, like old lady heart candies together.
Stop.
I eat
But
it.
that's that. You know what though? That's that salty sweet thing. So that's okay.
The only thing you need with that is to drive a van, and you'll be a child molester.
That's only if I offered the strawberry candies to the little kids.
I have some Werther's
Oh
Originals.
my God.
My brother was an old man for Halloween once, and he actually had Werther's Original.
I'm
Oh, wow.
done. I remember that. I remember you telling me about
A powder button sweater and a cane.
that.
Now, does anybody have? Now, you've gone in and you have very dedicated like genres, like movies or food or whatever. But does anybody have? Because I know I do. Have like serious when you say guilty pleasures. There's things that I do or that I have that you're not bringing up in any kind of topic.
That was my next portion of the question.
Oh my God, they fucking share a
Like
brain.
this.
I wanted to know if anybody out of the group, and these are things you don't admit to or things that you keep like under your hat, is anybody a social media stalker? Do you stalk anyone on social media? And you don't admit to it, but you do it anyway. And it can be anything from like an ex to an ex-friend to some celebrity you don't admit to liking. Is anybody a social media stalker?
I fucking stalk
You know-
everybody. I don't give a
Yes.
Yes.
Well, is there a difference between stalking and looking for someone intently to the point where you find their address? Because
Yeah, that was.
She better stop.
Yeah, that was in the movie The Son of Sam.
no, I'm actually being serious because I like one of my friends up and left, so I actually like dug deep into the internet and found him, but I wouldn't call that stalking.
Was it in the dark web?
Heavy though. That's a little dark web.
That was Son of Sam. I saw that movie.
I don't know what you're talking about though, and no, it isn't. That what you're
Okay.
talking about is not, because I know what you're talking
No, like some. What did I was going to say? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
about. You ever do any bit of the old social media stalk?
Yeah, for the people who talk trash on me, I go see what they're up to, and they're up to absolutely nothing. I just have the pleasure of just laughing at them.
I've only recently started this social media stalk with a friend of mine, which you know about, because this friend does something extraordinarily, ex-friend does something extraordinarily unusual that the other friend and I find hysterical. So we keep sending each other pictures of it to fuck each other up in our day.
No.
Oh, what is happening?
Frozen
We-
again. Frozen.
Oh, they're talking over here.
Yeah, they're talking over here.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're having the worst internet over there.
This, something that I do that's
Wait.
Are they
Get
still
caught
talking?
up. We're totally like behind. Wait.
yeah, we're behind.
Everybody's frozen. Everybody in the
No,
show is getting frozen.
All right, hold on a second.
they have a big connection.
Wow.
Wow. And they thought it was us. And we're
I
doing
know.
Foxy, I'll ask you the next one. Are you a karaoke person?
Oh, fucking A, I am.
Me too.
Oh, my go-to song is Madonna, Borderline.
That's
Always.
my go-to as anything by Amy Winehouse. And Cher.
Ooh.
And Cher.
Ooh.
You're Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra.
I've dabbled into Bon Jovi.
And
We're
Jovi.
back.
Neil Diamonds. Okay, guys, we're on to the next question. Do you guys karaoke? And if so, what is your karaoke go-to?
I don't karaoke. Never.
No, she doesn't.
Mr. Danny, you do.
I, as a DJ, yes, I have karaoke. My go-to song is "At This Moment" from Billy Vera and the Beaters.
I
That
sing
was
that.
the love song. Yeah, that was the love song from Alex Keaton and his girlfriend on Family Ties.
We used to do the dance too.
I used to do the dance from Garth Brooks, but I really nail "At This Moment" usually when I do it.
At Blackwater.
And I do "Black Water" from the Doobie Brothers.
You know, Mr. Danny, when I was watching your DJ performances, I noticed when you sang and you were, doing your thing, the ladies would flock to the DJ table, and I was impressed.
Yes, that's what happens. Much like bird crumb in a sunny park, they would come flocking.
Dan, I have one specifically for you that I told the girls that I was going to confront you about as a
Hopefully I can hear it.
confront you about because there's other people that are like you and you are not alone.
Yes.
None of us are like you. None of us.
No.
Your guilty pleasure on the internet is watching those horrendous pimple popper videos.
Fuck right it is.
Yeah,
That is, let me tell you something. Between YouTube and Facebook and then what's her name? Dr. Pimple or something like that? Is that her name?
pimple popper.
She's actually very, very attractive.
She's Asian, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Of course she is.
She's a hot Asian bitch that pops pimples. If she had wonton soup, I would send a ring down to her.
Why would you want her wonton
She's
soup
ridiculous.
popping strangers' pimples all day?
Yeah. But the thing is, though, when you see them do like pimples, it's like one thing. But when they do like what looks like a blackhead that hasn't been touched, and then all of a sudden, like the size of an anaconda snake comes out of their face or their ass or whatever, you can't stop. It's like a train wreck.
I can't.
Poor
Oh my
Foxy,
God.
stop. Look what you're doing to her.
I
There
have
ain't
the
no amount
worst
of alcohol
imagination,
or,
and I could.
what was that? The breeze? What was that?
Oh, sea breeze.
Sea breeze. There's no sea breeze cleaning these fuckers up.
Ugh. You watch these horrible videos too, Dan?
I just watched the Chronicles of the Great Adventures of Mr. Denny.
Mr. Dan. If you don't do now a Chronicles of Adventures of Mr. Danny, now you are missing out. Like you need to put another stuff. Like you have like 407 shares.
Oh
Like,
my God.
Mr. Danny's Buffet Adventures.
I'm sorry if I'm off because I really can't. You guys are freezing up, so I can't hear the responses. But
Did we wrap?
Yeah, let's wrap up.
We're gonna wrap up because there's some internet issues, but this has been a phenomenal show. We're gonna have to do another round of this stuff flexing. We're gonna do another round of this. Dan, since you can't hear, would you like to do your plugs?
Oh my God.
we even lost your video feed.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Dan?
Plug for Mr. Danny. Plug Mr.
This is such a good show, and yet we can't keep up with you.
Plugs.
I'm jumping out.
Foxy, you want to plug some things?
You got to make cue cards for moments like these when they can't hear you, but they can only see you. So just hold it up and say plug.
Plugs.
Plugs. All right. You can find me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram all at the same handle at Viva Foxy Foxy. That's FOXY, FOXXY. My blog at vivafoxyfoxy.blogspot.com and facebook.com/Viva Foxy Foxy. And this will all be encompassed soon because we're going to talk.
Yes. We got talking to do.
Yes, we got talking to do.
I know what we're talking about too.
Yes, you do. I have ideas. Let's mix these ideas.
We're gonna make things happen. Big Vito,
Oh, yeah.
please give me your plugs through Mr. Danny comes back.
Well, I just want to say, everybody just go to the church. You know, it's on Twitter, the church movie. Check out my Facebook, Vito Labrasso. And guys, thank you very much for supporting me during this whole time with the Big Vito brand. And for all the people who participate to make this a great thing, thank you very much. Go to bigvito.com. Check out all our affiliates and catch me on Getting Caught on the web.
We just got a message from one South Philly Neen that said they're dead in the water.
All right.
But they have
Hey, we're
We're
back.
back again. I think.
Mr. Danny, we were asking for your plugs.
My plugs.
Yeah.
A lot of plugs. Go to djbproductions.com. That's where you can actually book me for any public or private event in the Delaware County or Philadelphia area. Also go to thatwaycoolwrestlingshow.com to see the best wrestling talk show on the internet. We're going into season 4 and happy to say that we will be having some special guest stars, even possibly on the upcoming episodes starting off season 4. So that's going to be happening. We also have DJs After Dark. We are in our first season on that, and the shows are funny. They are funny as hell. It's a great show between me and a couple other DJs. We talk about a lot of stuff. It's much in the same format as this, so you want to check out DJs After Dark. And as always, Lost in Saturday Mornings, which has been on a little hiatus for the last couple of weekends, but we'll be back on this weekend. We are going to be talking about
next weekend.
the next weekend. Oh, you're not this week.
Live reggae band outside on Saturday. You'll never hear me.
Never hear you going.
Oh my
All right, because we're going to be talking about the A team. So that's something where you can catch Noel and I on a Saturday morning sometime soon in 2018. Right? And then all social media handles, when you go on Facebook, just look up That Way for Wrestling Show, DJs After Dark, Lost in Saturday Mornings. And if you go on the Twitter, look at TWCWS Podcast for, once again, the greatest wrestling show of all time, starring myself, Danny J, Charles Gregory, LeGrand Jackson, and Mad Mark Lindsay. Also, remember Lost in Saturday Mornings right here on the Big Vito brand.
Oh God, shut up already.
Got a lot to do. I'm a busy man.
Like,
He's very busy man, Mr. Davis. Like my face.
Mr. Danny.
Baby.
all my social media handles are at South Philly Neen, southphillyneen.com. I'm here on Wednesday nights. And one thing I wanted to throw in here for the guilty pleasure, I love puppy breath. They need to make an essential oil out of puppy breath.
I probably could figure that out for you.
I'm
There
telling
you go. She's
you,
the one.
that would sell. I would buy it all.
And
I could
one
probably
thing-
figure it out.
And
Bet
one
you could.
And one guilty pleasure that I know none of you guys here do, and I don't think many people out there do. My one guilty pleasure is smelling the bottom of hot pizza boxes.
What the fuck is that?
You take a pizza, order a pizza, and you hold it up over your head, and you smell the
box.
You smell the box. Hot cardboard. It's fucking great.
Okay.
Damn, that's sexy. Okay, I'm the last plugger, guys. Go check out BigVito.com. We update every 24 hours. Check out the Big Vito brand on Twitter and Instagram. Reality Tea Spiller on Twitter and Instagram. October 5th, the church hits AMC theaters. Make sure you check that out. Big Vito. I do some set work. It's gonna be amazing. Bill Mosley, Clint Howard. Big film, huge film, big deal. We're going to be doing giveaways coming up in the month of October. We've got merchandise from the church. We've got t-shirts. We've got posters. We're going to be giving that stuff away to subscribers, to everything. It's going to be a huge month. The month of October is a scream here at Big Vito brand. Tons of stars, tons of interviews. Check out harlowinc.com for any information on myself. And I believe that's it. We will join you back, the two of us, for I Love Beauty. And you can check us out on Anchor.fm/Big Vito brand, iTunes, Spotify, Breaker, tons of other places, and here on YouTube.com/The Big Vito brand. We bid you all a fun good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thug Wives has been brought to you by the Big Vito brand. Big Vito brand recorded live at La Grasso Grotto. Check us out at BigVito.com or on YouTube at YouTube.com/The Big Vito brand.